Hey everybody, welcome back to Fortunate Creations and the next installment of Monday Motif Madness. Here is the motif that I'm calling the sand dollar, and it's nice and easy to make and it works up so pretty. Imagine the different colors you could use. I'm going to go and keep with the sand tones because we did name it the sand dollar, and let's get started. So this particular pattern calls for 3 different colors. I'm going with 3 different earth tones just to keep it in the sand dollar realm of colors. So I'm going to start with this one, move on to that one, and then outline the whole thing with this one. I'm also going to be using a 5mm hook. Now I can't tell you exactly what yarn I'm using because these are all from my stash. These are all my scrap yarn. But I can tell you that they are all acrylic and they're all a number 4. Okay. You don't necessarily have to use an acrylic number 4 or a 5mm hook. I'm just letting you know what I'm using. You can go anything from thread all the way up to a really super thick 5 if you like. So for this one, we're going to start with a slip stitch or a slip knot on the hook, and then we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go ahead and join it at the first stitch to form a ring. And inside that ring, we're going to go ahead and we're going to chain 3. That was 1, 2, 3. Now inside the ring, I'm going to go ahead and put 17 double crochets. When I'm done with that, I'm going to slip stitch into the very first stitch here of this chain 3. So we're going to go ahead and do 17 double crochets. Remember to keep your tension as consistent as possible. 2, 3. All right, so I will meet you back here when we all have 17 double crochets inside this circle. Okay, this is number 17. And then I'm going to go ahead and slip stitch right into the top of that first chain 3 that I did. Slip stitch, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chain 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, we're going to be working into the bumps on this chain. Okay, that gives it a little more depth and definition. So in the back of that, I'm going to single crochet in the third one from the hook. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to single crochet right in here. And then after that, I'm going to half double in the next. I'm going to double in the next 2. And then I'm going to treble in the next 2. 1, 2. And that brings me back to the end of this chain. I'm going to skip 2 double crochet, 1, 2, and I'm going to single crochet into So after I've completed that, you're going to skip 2 and you're going to slip stitch into the third one away from it. Pulls that right in. And then we're just going to start that over again, okay? We're going to go ahead and chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Working again in the bumps in the back, third one from the hook. 1, 2, 3, single crochet. In the next one, half double crochet. Oops, half double. In the next 2, we're going to do doubles. And then in the next 2, we're going to do treble. Make sure I pull out enough yarn. trebles in the next 2, still working in the back bumps. Okay. To the very last bump, bumpity bump, bump, bump. Okay, we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and we're going to slip stitch into that third one. So go ahead and repeat this until you have 6 of these, and then I'll meet you back once we have 6. Okay, so you've got the 6 petals right here. We're going to go ahead and cut this off and end this one right here. We'll sew that tail in later, but here's how it looks like right now. So we're going to add in the next color. I'm going to go with a lighter color for this row and the next. What we're going to do is introduce the new color yarn in any one of the chain spaces created when we made these petals, they call them. Okay, so you go ahead, introduce your yarn into any one of these petal spaces. Slip that right into there, pull out enough yarn, make sure you have enough for what we're doing. Okay, so now I'm going to chain 1, then I'm going to single crochet and chain 1. And that's where we're putting our mark, right at the beginning of that. Now, in the very next single crochet, which is right here, I'm going to do a back loop half double crochet. So we're going to do back loop only, half double, back loop only, double in the next one, and then a back loop only triple in the next. See how it's starting to come out? Looks pretty cool. All right, after the triple, now we're going to skip. Now we're going to skip all of this and we're going to work straight across, and we're going to work with back loop only treble right across. So you know, 1, 2, 3, here we go. Back loop only treble. Then we're going to do a back loop only double. Back loop only half double. And then to make these ends match, we're in the tip here, we're going to do single, chain, and single. That brings us along to the other side where we're going to repeat exactly what we did over here. So we're going to do a back loop only half, back loop only double, back loop only treble, again skip over to the other side and start with the back loop only treble, back loop only double. Nope, come on, the yarn's splitting. There we go. And then back loop only half. Again, that brings us to the top where we're going, sorry, my cat's narrating with me, where we're going to go ahead and do a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. So go ahead and repeat what we did here, the next 2. So you're going to do back loop only half, back loop only double, back loop only treble, then you're going to come all the way over here, back loop only treble, back loop only half, back loop only half double, and then again with the single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. And then you're going to get all the way around here, and you're going to end with a slip stitch right here in this space right here. So I'll meet you back here once you get all the way around. All right, so here I am at the end of round 3. Round 4 starts with a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to put 6 trebles in this exact same space. Yarn over twice, right back into the same space. 1, pull some yarn out. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in that same space. That's a lot of trebles in there, but you'll see why when I'm done with that. Okay, so after that, I'm going to chain 3. So 1 single crochet here between the 2 sections, and then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to put 7 more trebles, however you want to call them, right here in the top of each one of these sections here. So you're going to do it here, 7 trebles, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, 7 trebles, chain 3, single crochet. Okay, so that's the pattern all the way around, and I will meet you right back here where we will slip stitch into the top of the first chain 3. See you back there. All right, so here I am at the end of round 4. Look how cool this looks. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do round 5. Round 5 is technically a single crochet in every stitch all the way around the top, except for you're going to do single all the way here and then 2 singles, 2 singles, single all the way around here. So that's how you're going to do. Actually, it turns out to be 1 single crochet in every stitch. So we're going to go ahead, single, single, 3, 4, come on, 5, 6, and then we're going to go ahead and do 2 right in the chain space. So single, single, okay. Then we're going to go right in to the little space right in there, and then 2 more in here, and then a single crochet all the way around in all of these. Okay, so keep doing that all the way around. It's going to be singles, 2 doubles, single, singles, 2 singles, a single, 2 singles, just like that all the way around till you get to the end, and I'll meet you when it's time to slip stitch. All right, so I just finished it off. Here we go. Perfect. Look how nice that looks. And there we have our sand dollar motif. I'm going to tuck the tails and be back to say goodbye. Hold up. All right, there we go. Finished Monday Motif Mania number 2, the sand dollar. So pretty. 3 different colors. Well, I actually used 2 different colors only because I liked it the way it looked. So if you want to do it with the 3rd color on the outside, you can go ahead, but I wanted to keep it just like it is. I love it. It really looks like a sand dollar to me. So there you go. Remember, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you make these, and if you do, please put them up on one of our Facebook pages. I'd love to see it. Thank you so much for joining me. Check out all my other tutorials that I have. I'm doing tutorials and craft alongs on Tuesdays. Don't forget to check out all my lives as well. Share the content. Suggest me to other people. Come and join me for Coffee with Kim. So much going on. Remember, always be happy, be kind, and be creative. I'll see you next time.